Enric Mas here riding, just anchoring on that wheel is Jay Vine, and Vine's doing exactly what he has to do here. Of course, he's not in the general, he's being towed along. It's all on Enric Mas, and look at that. Neutral service car goes beyond, and the gap now to the group behind. Surely less than 30 seconds if that's happening.
Yep, normally that's the point where they send the neutral vehicle out from between the gap. Maybe a little bit more than that 30 seconds at the moment. We saw Mas and Vine come through that 7k to go marker. So Mas, just got to fight for everything all the way in to try and hold off this group. But it's looking a little bit like they're going to peg him back probably within sight of the finish, the way the time gap has evolved. But for Adam Yates, well, he's done it with strength. He's done it with teamwork. He's done it with swagger.
And it looks as though, by the look on his face, he's already starting to enjoy this ride into the finish. The legs will have been hurting on the climbs, but there's a smile starting to etch its way onto that face of his. And Adam Yates, who has won some mighty bike races, we listed them before. He's been a GC king at many of the one-week races in the world, but here he is in a Grand Tour, about to take a stage after attacking at 58 kilometres to go on his own, with 2 of the 3 mighty mountains still to climb, taking them on, conquering them, and beating everybody else well behind him. Adam Yates is not only going to take this stage win, he is going to rise up, rocket up in the GC standings, and will be a factor as we go into the final 2 weeks of this race. Richard Carapaz will join him. He's always a warrior. He's always a fighter. He's a great rider to watch, whether he's going well or he isn't. He's an aggressive attacker, and he's done exactly that today. So severe was that attack that it shocked us watching.
Well, when we watched it, we were all open mouthed. Well, we were just, our jaws dropped. The venom of the attack, it was something to behold. And he's wrestled his bike all the way since then. And it's a wrestle. He's going to win. Yes, he's not going to catch Adam Yates, but he'll win it.
And the riders that have done the big, long ride out in front today, this man Adam Yates, Carapaz, of course, we've seen him. Unfortunately for Enric Mas, he just lost a bit of time with that crash, but it'll be interesting to see will he get that time-wise out at the end of the day as this man goes through a kilometre to go. But tomorrow we have a rest day. Then on Tuesday we have an easier day, so quite a bit of a recovery time, and that's so important for the guys here, this man Carapaz and the man who's going to win the stage, to get that recovery and be ready for battle on Tuesday and later in the week with the more difficult mountain stages.
Keep your eyes on Mas. What's left in the tank as another motorbike flies beyond the gap. Behind him, they will start to see him. They will be on him. He's just about ready to catch David Gaudu, who's ahead. But let's turn our attention to the finish line, because here he comes, the hero of the day. After they began the day disappointed, Joao Almeida out with COVID, but UAE Emirates bounce straight back. They went on the attack with 3 riders, 2 of them helping to set this man up. You're looking at their new leader, one of the main men to watch in the race now, and a rider who at 32 years of age is smiling ear to ear. He realizes what he's just done. It's been blockbuster stuff. It has been exceptional. It has been Adam Yates at his finest. A real work of art from Adam Yates. The victory of all victories. 58 Ks from the finish, taking on the mountains. That is sensational. Yates wins. He's back in the fight. His team are back in the race. Who else is going to join him? First of all, it's going to be Richard Carapaz. He wasn't the 9.5 minutes down that Yates started the day. He was at 6:44. He is now going to be in the top 5 in the general classification. Gaudu, in the meantime, has been caught by Mas, but they are not too far in front now of this group behind. Primož Roglic, Ben O'Connor, and the rest. No wonder he needs water. It's been more than thirsty work. And Adam Yates there has pulled off quite the exploit. The emotion will pour out. There aren't many performances as solid, exciting or scintillating as that in world sport. No win for this man, but I tell you what, he's lit up the stage. Richard Carapaz take a bow. In his normal swashbuckling style, went and attacked the race. Again, a good team job. 2 riders up the road for him to help him along the way. Carapaz, though, did the rest himself. He has bought back time. He's certainly raced for pride. And he now is also a man who's in the shake-up to win this Vuelta as we go into the final 2 weeks. Richard Carapaz finishing second at the end of a blockbuster stage of this Vuelta.